We don't really have points to spend on anything. So we get range and defense. Then no, hacking, range, and defense is what we'll like higher. Although I'm not so sure about the hacking. Then we'll start bumping everything to fortitude. Assuming we ever get that much crap. On the sarcophagus.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Jean and Giovanni are at least working together. Let's discuss this problem, whatever it may be.
There is an alliance between your leader Lacroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
We are terrible at bluffing, please. All the options reveal that we have no idea what we're talking about. We just want to kill them. So, a terrible bluffer. What alliance? What are you talking about?
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
Sure. Right, you double dragon refugees. Let's do this thing. I've got my mission. I will stay.
The time for decisions has passed. We Chang brothers accept your life graciously.
Yep. Okay, what's going on? What the hell is going on? What? What? What is he doing? I think he's teleporting behind me. Yeah, he's in too weak of a good position to be up. I don't like that we didn't get the chance to loot him. Yeah. Talk to him as I can. He's not yet to him.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankaran sarcophagus is ours. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Yes, let's. I'll be quiet about the alliance with Cajun.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Yeah.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun.
Yeah, what do you think it's inside?
Put your ear to it. I'll shake it, and you tell me what you think's inside.
Yeah. How do we open it?
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who has distinguished himself in this field.
Okay, who?
His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Gonna find him. I think he had a hotel room in the downtown.
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Yeah, tell me he left some notes or a diagram or something.
I did find a pair of bikini swimwear, and a book detailing the origins of various Turkish dialects.
Yeah, that's all?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive.
You figured all that out from sniffing around his room. I'm a bit skeptical.
Actually, there were two hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
It's probably a trap anyway. What would hunters want with an archaeologist? Possibly because they know we want him. That's really the only reason I can think of.
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince Lacroix's minions.
Society of Leopold.
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity.
Yeah, so how do we get him out?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding Johansson. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
Oh, you're not going?
It's not that I don't love walking into the heart of danger to curry favor with the local magistrate of the hour, but actually, that's exactly it. I'd rather not get involved in the politics of it. Besides, I'd better document the sarcophagus before Sebastian's goon smashes it open.
Fine, how do I get there?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
A few questions before I go.
Excellent.
Ask about the thin blobs again.
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy around me. Tragic. Their desperation could very well hold the spark of revolution, however. I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
I appreciate your interest in me. I'm fascinated by you.
Then I'll let you in on a little secret. Beckett may not be the name I was born with. Events always seem to unfold wherever I go, like Chicago a few years ago. Oh, it's a bother to explain. Either I'm pursuing fate, or it's got a bone to pick with me. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Experience point from talking. Questions?
Excellent.
About the Society of Gleebles.
The Society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Best not to announce yourself.
Gehenna questions.
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter.
Yep. I'm ready to go get the professor.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
I think it's... I don't want to talk to the prince. No, he made an alliance with the Gaijin. Wants desperately what's in that sarcophagus, or what he thinks is in that sarcophagus. Basically screwing everyone over here. But what does he care? They're anarchs anyway. He does have a sort of a point. To him, they're hostiles. We'll visit the church there. Nightclub to get our money. We'll go check our emails and things like that.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Yep. Indeed it will. Interesting amount of ammo. Okay, how badly are we hurting for ammo? We have quite nice, yeah, we're doing okay. I don't think we need to go refill. We will be visiting Mercuria though, but that's because we want an upgrade on the situation with weapons. At this point, we're not hoping for another firearm. We are hoping for something different, something that does things that the current weaponry is unable to do. But we are interested in future weapons mainly because it's another ammunition storage. New weapon is always so.
Baby girl.
Anything new here? I think we're. Oh, what is that? Bush hook. Glad we're not using those types of weapons. Sell anything? Not really. What's that? Giovanni, oh damn, I forgot all about that. Naturally, we need to finish up the quest. We'll get some kind of a magic item. Well, I don't know how else to say it. Some kind of fetish that gives a mystical bonus, so it's a magic item as far as I'm concerned. I don't really care what the game calls it.
Yes.
Here's that book you were looking for.
The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
They were a little distracted, so I was able to slip under the radar.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.
Yeah, what do you mean?
In November of 1938, I was translating documents in Leipzig, Germany, written by a purported Crusades-era necromancer. There also, I felt a sense of impending chaos. Soon after was the Kristallnacht, the wellspring of a new world war.
I'll take that into consideration. So, things about to happen. These wands have been carried by the feared assassins of the clan Asamarite for millennia, one of only a handful still in existence. This key of Alamut gives its owner extraordinary resilience to damage, increases all soak ratings by 1. That's very good. Because aggravated. You can't get aggravated resistance from our armor. And that's why Fortitude spell is also good. Certain amount of damage from every incoming attack will be ignored, so I'm guessing 1 point on each. We can get it to up to 5 maximum. I don't think we have the points to get it to 5. I'm not too interested in increasing our hacking, but defense increases would be very useful. Definitely not interested in dexterity or lockpicking anymore. Okay, we have 8 places where we still want to put any points, but they're very expensive places. I'm not sure if wits is entirely necessary. The defense bonus would be appreciated. The hacking bonus, I don't know if it's going to make any difference at this point. That's 28 points if I raise hacking to 10. And honestly, I don't really see the point. I think we would be much better off buffing up range and fortitude. Yeah, mass suicide, I don't see it being worth taking. Just mass version of suicide. And the cost is like 4 blood. Yeah. It's not useless by any means, but we can compensate very easily for it. Okay. And what's the other? Perception. Could increase it to 5 now. Okay, here's the plan. Do I need hacking then? That's the decision we need to make right now. I think the answer is no. So we'll go to range 10. That's our goal. So that fortitude, perception, yeah, we're broke at this point. Need 12 points to get firearms. Now the path is clear, at least for character development. Do we need to do anything else for going get yeah, we need to visit Mercurio, not to see the ammo but to see weapon options. The society is human opponents, so our abilities will work quite well. Our weapons will work. I'm gonna warn the Anarchs about the lines if I can.
Set. Yeah?
What the hell did you want? Yeah? Do I know the Kuei Jin? Those motherfuckers showed up in California 5 years ago and been fighting us tooth and claw for every inch of the free state since. Yeah, I know 'em.
Were Kuei Jin or Camarilla?
They're all invaders. The Kuei Jin, they're less likely to deal with you. They think they're the superior beings or whatever. But the Camarilla, they'll just lie and stab you in the back. Which is worse? Does it really matter? Yeah? Do I know the Kuei Jin? Those motherfuckers.
Are they... what are they like compared to us?
Let me tell you, they ain't nothing like us. They're devils, man. Shifty fucking devils. Seeing the shit they're capable of makes some of what I saw in Nam make a lot more sense.
Yeah, they have very unique special abilities, no clans.
Just keeps getting more interesting, doesn't it, kiddo? The Giovanni, the Kuei Jin, lots of blood being spilled for a 10,000-year-old conversation piece, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. How did you hear about that?
The streets, the hillsides, there's eyes and ears everywhere.
Yeah, I see. LaCroix has the sarcophagus.
I heard LaCroix has been talking to Beckett, team. Beckett's a skeptic about all this stuff. I just hope he knows to be careful dealing with that snake LaCroix.
Yeah, he and the prince want me to find Johansson, the archaeologist.
You do what you have to do.
I don't want to help him get it open.
Kid, if you don't do it, somebody else will.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're in a good position to make a difference, Mr. Big Shot. A lot of kindreds wondering just which way you'll go.
Yeah, that's me, Big Shot to you.
Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
I think
What's
that's...
on your mind?
Yeah, I'm out of here. Let's ask about the Kuei Jin.
Yeah, some of these younger anarchs got a real burning hate for the Kuei Jin. First time a lot of them seen full-on combat in the streets and seen their buddies dying was when the Asian invaders showed up.
Yeah?
Yep, cost the anarchs San Francisco. They're tough, hard to get a beat on them. At least with Kindred, you pretty much know what to expect, what they're capable of. Kuei Jin? Full of surprises.
Yeah. Yeah, I met with their leader. She's a condescending bitch.
Man, don't let them cloud your head with their mumbo-jumbo. That crap wasn't meant for you. We're different breeds, us and them.
We can't mention about the potential alliance. That seems a bit weird. It's an extremely important piece of information. We can't tell it to anyone. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. I'm guessing if we can't talk to the anarchs, we can't talk to anyone. Maybe the region. We could give it a shot. It's not like it's far away. He seems like a maybe trustworthy isn't the correct choice, but values Camarilla above LaCroix.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. What is it you would like? Of course.
New options. Don't want to go there. Go there. 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 Okay, only visit to Mercurio left, then we can proceed. Society of Leopold. Full off for possession. They have very powerful weaponry. So it would be great to have some of them fighting on our side.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, just drive. Quick trip to Santa Monica. That's the Mercuria thing. We're closing in on the end game. So at some point we'll have to spend all that money we've gathered. And I'm guessing it has to be blood and ammo for the most part, with some cash in store for if we can get a chance to buy more
My
clips.
Vegas connection paid me a visit this afternoon. Popped his trunk, and what do you know? Had a flamethrower,
Flamethrower.
a few tanks of spare fuel. It's yours if you want it. But, ain't you flammable?
Yeah. Let the motherfuckers burn. Do you actually have the weapon? Yeah. It's only 500. Can afford it. Doesn't even make out that much of a dent in our finances. Lethality 110. I'm guessing ammo is gonna be a problem. Yeah, rate of fire is high. Range long. That's a surprise. Several foot arc isn't the range long in my opinion. So these are basically totally meaningless. Despite yeah, there's only 2 clips. They're extremely expensive. I'm hopeful. Oh crap! one extra clip. Okay, let's get going. Okay, definitely worth coming here. That's more of a anti-vampire weaponry, anti-Quoigean weaponry. So we will not be shooting at any of the humans with it. Not a single one. It's too. The ammunition is too limited to use it in that sense. So
Where to?
Society of Leopold, and pull in here for the moment, because my stomach is growling. Yeah. So save, and the next time be doing the Society of Leopold.